Hey Libras, this is Hal for HES Ultimage, and this is your Spirit Tarot forecast for the month of July. Hey guys, and this month debuting one new deck for you guys. It's the Gods and Titans deck, and it's very macho and masculine and awesome. And we are gonna get started. Okay, and we're starting with the Reaping cards, and there are a ton of Reaping cards for you guys, and they are all paired together. Wow, okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to give me a minute for this because there are a lot. I think there are almost, yeah, there are like 8 cards here. Oh yeah, I figured. Okay. Give me a second, I gotta order these because I want to make sure I get these right. Okay, give me a second. Yeah, because that's gonna be like the same thing. Yeah, really similar. Okay. Okay. Cool. Ah, okay. Alright, getting it. Good stuff. There we go. Alrighty, so getting started. Reaping for Libras for the month of July. We've got Ring of Fire and Fresh Water. Important energies here. Fresh Water represents purity of emotion, stepping into new emotions and new feelings that, feel fresh and new and like light and it has a light energy and a very healing energy whenever this comes up. It's like, yeah, light in particular is being stressed here. Yeah. So it's the idea that, and yeah, okay, now I'm getting it because they paired it with the Ring of Fire in particular in this case, because they wanted to show me that they were related, yeah. That, the lightness of the emotions in this case come from protecting your own passion for living and your own passion for life. It's about, when I say about passion versus emotion itself, passion's about enthusiasm. It really is like fire sign energy where it's like, you know how somebody can just be really stoked to do something, and that's where the energy comes from, or really motivated, and it doesn't have any kind of emotion attached to it. It's just pure, like, energy, like, and passion and fire for just doing something and be like, yeah, man. It's kind of like that, but again, they're showing that this will have an emotional basis because that idea of light and airy kind of fun emotions, really. Okay, and it's funny they said fun no, but happy yes, okay? So it's like happy emotions. So it's more about just like feeling good about life this month. Okay, okay, cool. Yeah, and they're saying it totally is. Because they're bringing me to the last card here, which is Lightship Earth, Personal and Planetary Healing. Okay, so the idea is you being happy this month will help move everything else, yeah, forward and help everything else grow. Because here's the funny thing, too. With Fresh Water and Ring of Fire, they wanted me to say that growing wild grows from these things. So from you for this month, for July, for Libras, you want to focus on being in your happy place because that's going to be where you help facilitate everything else in the world and everything else for, yeah, for your life cycle too, because I'm getting Helios cycle here in the Reaping section too. There are tons of cards here, guys, in the Reaping section. We've got tons of Trump cards too that we're gonna get into as well. Okay. All right, but yeah, with Helios cycles, it represents the idea of things coming full circle, things being in their proper alignment and in their proper cycle. And yeah, give me a second. Yeah, and they're saying that, yeah, let me make sure about this. Right. Okay. Because they're saying that you guys can be a source of healing this month, and it's interesting because certain signs in particular are being cast as good listeners for the month, healers for the month, warriors of love for the month. You are definitely, yeah, one of the healers for the month. And again, it's because you're coming from a happy place, okay? Okay, and they wanted me to bring in this card for Sananda Mastery as well. This is also in your Reaping sector. Always an important card in this deck. One of the most important. Represents the energy of Ascension, the energy of higher wisdom, the energy of being one with higher wisdom, really. Yeah. And for you, that's going to be you being in your happy place and showing other people what that's about, okay? Right. Okay, and they're showing me the Helios cycles again. And they were saying it's like a cycle as far as how you feed into other people's energies and being a source where it's like then they can help carry over your energy and pass it on to other people. Okay, cool. And then they threw it at that Lightship Earth personal and planetary healing. It's kind of like paying forward your own good energy this month. Yeah. So really focus on that. They're focusing on the heart in the Sananda Mastery card, this glowing heart of light. And it's like this month they're kind of tasking you or assigning you in the best way possible. Yeah, and they're saying don't think of it as homework, think of it as just naturally what's going to come of your own energy being part of that. Yeah, because now they're bringing in the ascension into light, so as above, so below. They always give these angel cards like 2 names, so yeah, again, ascension into light, as above, so below. It's the idea of, you know, rising into new energy and into like a bright new space. You already have this with Sananda Mastery, to be honest, and it's kind of just amping it up that much more. But yeah, because again, they're showing that growing wild again, and it's like you're growing into brighter energy, and it's like you should be sharing it with other people at this point, especially in July. Yeah, and they're saying this really is the big focus, so I want to articulate that to you that much more. You are meant to be sharing happy, beautiful, shiny, sparkly energy in July with other people. So know that, you know, you are the one who's dishing it out, so make sure you're serving it up, okay? Cool. Okay. All right. And then the other card in Reaping was focus. Okay? Cool, yeah, and they're showing me the focus is tying into that ascension into light again. So the idea is again for you to be, you know, in your own mastered quarter kind of those positive feelings and emotions to share them with the people that you care about and share them with the world, really. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. We're gonna actually do energies surrounding you now. Okay, give me a second because they have to tie in a few other cards here. Oh, wow. Okay, this is really cool because now they're showing your proactivity. Okay, here we go. And because they had to find the card for the distance, and they were like, wait a second, it's up there in the very high trump. All right, here we go. Aries, war. This is a part of the high trump, okay? But here's the energy surrounding you, is distance, and it's speaking with Aries war. That means you want to step away from any arguing, bickering, fighting, okay? The month of July for you is meant to be enjoyed, okay? And within that enjoyment, helping others enjoy themselves, yeah. Because that's a big deal. This, you know, and I'll get into this Aries war more because it's an important, very important, yeah, part of your overall package in July because it's the highest of the high trumps. We've got 3 sets of trumps coming for you guys shortly following this. Okay, so we'll come into him more later, but the distance from that war energy is really important for the overall energy of July for you, period. You know, if there's any drama or if there's any negative vibes and fighting and bickering and all that, you want to stay out of it because you're not meant to be fighting those fights. You're meant to be the healer this month, okay? And again, you're meant to be stepping into that warm and bright energy, being the person who's providing that to others. Don't let yourself get dragged in to other people's fights. Let yourself be the person to give them love and to give them support in the most, you know, global and planetary kind of way. It's the idea is don't get your hands into other people's pies when it comes to fighting. Really, it's like you're there to give, you know, loving clarity and support, but you're not there to get involved in other people's feuds, okay? Again, you want to stay out of arguments for July, okay, Libras? Okay. Oh, cool, okay, and that's the funny thing, too, because they were like, okay, and dedication is basically to this. I love it when they're like, yeah, this card kind of already spoke for itself at this point, but the idea is that you be very steadfast in your capacity to stay out of the line of fire with arguing and fighting and bickering and grudges, anything like that. You stay out of that, okay? Stay out of that energy. That's not the energy you're going to be rocking this month. You're going to be rocking the happy energy, okay? All right. All right. Okay, cool. They want for me to do the highest of high trumps for the month of July. Here we go. So we had the Fire Dragon and Aries War, okay? Now, I already touched on this one, which has to do with fighting, bickering, arguments, combative energy, etc. And again, you're staying away from that. Fire Dragon is kind of just like, yep, amping up that energy. Fire Dragon is about transcendence over, you know, passions, enthusiasm, etc. In this case, it has to do with overcoming and surpassing things like anger or jealousy or any kind of, you know, strife, ego, all of that stuff. So the idea for July would be, you know, stay out of fighting, period. Yeah, because you're meant to be enjoying this month a lot more, and it's like, and again, being a healer, not a fighter. Yeah, you're the medic. Yeah, you're the medic for this month, not the warrior class. You're the white mage class for you RPG fans. Okay, all right, give me a second. All right, we're going to the next high trump that is below the high trump. Should like trademark that high trump, right? Okay, here we go. All right. Next trump below that, Mithras, Sacrifice, and Free Fall. Oh, wow, okay. And that really is showing the energy of you, you know, keeping your hands clean and not getting involved in other people's dramas, okay? Because I feel like some other people might have some dramas brewing, in which case you don't want to get your fingerprints on it, basically. It's okay to give them a safe place to talk and to express their feelings, and then to go, you know, stroke them on the back and say, you know, I'm here for you. But it's different for you to be like, oh, I'm going to give that person a piece of my mind. Like, you're not going to do that. Okay? But again, the idea of this Mithras, Sacrifice, and Free Fall is showing the idea of you washing your hands and keeping your hands clean of any kind of confrontation, arguing, fighting. And, you know, if you get mistaken into things, and again, really try not to. But the idea is, remember that, you know, even if you happen to get into an altercation, don't act like the month was lost or something, you know, just pick yourself back out of the equation, okay? All right. But really, the suggestion very strongly right now is just stay out of it, okay? Stay out of any and all of that. Yeah, they're throwing me back to that distance card. You know, you're being prepped early, and I'm going to post these really early. Yeah, so you have plenty of time to prepare. All right. Mid-trumps. Okay, cool. Give me a second. Yeah. Ah, okay. That makes a lot of sense. All right, cool. And that one too. Okay. Got two sets here, guys. Ha 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 ha. All right. I get it. And that's so funny. I totally forgot we were going to get these types of cards and that they were possible. Guess what, guys? Remember how I was talking about how people are going to be, you know, either fighting or arguing or trying to get you involved in their dramas? What are the mid-trumps? I wonder. I choose these by energy. Always jokingly say you can't make this shit up. What are these? I wonder. What do these say? Connections? Whispers on the wind. Yeah. So it's all about other people in your periphery or your social circle and how you deal with any kind of, yeah, arguments or you know, other things happening there. And it's so funny when I said how you deal with them, they're crossing an X over the war thing. So the point is you don't deal with them, okay? Like you can be the medic, yep, and like have people come to you to heal their wounds and for you to put a band-aid on it and go, okay, champ, back out into the ring. But you personally are not going to be handling any of this, like directly, okay? But the idea is the connections, whispers on the wind, it's about communications that are happening in your social circle, and again, that are probably causing a lot more animosity or you know, whatever it is, animosity, gossip, grudges, resentments, etc., bickering, like, yeah, petty things. They want me to focus on that. It's really petty energy, so it's nothing that's so heavy that you need to, like, be so ridiculously concerned, but still be, you know, mindful of how you're applying yourself in the situation, because they're showing me all on the focus again, and that shows me you don't want to get involved again. That's the whole point. Be the medic and have that be the end of it. All right. Okay. And next mid-trump set is Sunrise. Got all these really glossy cards now. All right. So I have to bend them out into the light different. Ring of Water. Ring of Stars. And Sacred Earth, Health, and Vitality. And they are focusing on vitality. And in your case, it's protecting your own well-being by not allowing yourself to get drained by any kind of drama that's resulting. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and it's interesting because they literally brought Vitality into the Sunrise card. And Sunrise is about, you know, stepping into new experiences, new ways of being, new ways of feeling or expressing. And I really think for this month, Sunrise is about, you know, stepping out of any kind of drama in order for you to recharge and refresh. It's like recharging your battery, like plugging yourself back in and then recharging. Yeah, stepping out of any kind of, again, any kind of arguments or anything like that in order to self-preserve, really, because, yeah, self-preservation is going to be a key part of the name of the game for you in July. Because, again, the idea is for you to protect yourself and keep yourself in that happy place to allow yourself to kind of, like, continue to flourish and grow, and also to remain a healer for other people, okay? All right. Oh, and now they're showing me the health word, which shows me, like, doing that is really good for your health in July. You need it to be distanced from any of that kind of fighting or animosity, okay? All right. Okay. Action. Okay, cool. And this is really interesting. We've got Zeus leadership. Okay. And then we've got open mind, but they're focusing on the word mind. And it's like, yeah, it's coming through as like when they say in London, mind the gap when you exit the subway train. It's like minding your own space and your own role and your own, yeah, your own role in the big picture of what's going on. Because again, like they showed me the world in Lightship Earth and then crossed out the Ares War again. So again, they're really pushing this hard for you. Stay out of any kind of fighting in July. You don't need it. You need to be the one who's putting out the good vibes so other people can latch on and get into the feel-good spirit too, okay? All right, okay. Reflection. Okay. Cool. And they're showing me for reflection, it's Earth Dragon. They're showing me you need to be the source for grounding and wisdom for others this month. So, like, you're going to be kind of the fuel-up station of the feel-good energy. It's kind of that idea where it's like people say, oh, you know, I love being around you because you have such good energy. Like, and they're kind of like, you know, getting, you know, some of the vicarious good vibes from you. That's what it's kind of about. Yeah, because you're putting off the good vibes, which is going to help other people feel better. And, you know, pick them back up, okay? Okay, and energy you're bringing is? Okay, they're showing it's, okay. Energy you're bringing is eternity, the immortal present. And then they're focusing on that globe, and it shows me, yeah, the idea of being a facilitator. Yeah, both with cycling the positive energy, okay, and also... yeah, boosting the vitality of others with that positive energy. Okay, so that's really your big picture, okay, guys? It's not that complicated when you think about it. The idea is keep yourself removed from any arguing, bickering, petty fights or squabbles in order to protect your own energy, which will be necessary not only for your own best good and for your own ability to be in a higher energy, higher light, higher vibration, but also to be a source and like the fuel up station of good vibes for other people this month, okay? Okay. All right. So that said, I do personal readings. If you want one, hit the link below. Hope you do. And I hope you guys, do the great contribution of your wonderful, beautiful, happy energy for this month for everybody else involved. I'll see you later.